means a lot. I think it's one of the best clubs to be in as a youth player. You learn a lot, and it shows. Like, I think there was like statistics like a few weeks ago that the most players come from Ajax in the top leagues. So I think that's very clear. I think a lot, and sometimes it gives a lot more pressure because you're the son of, and that's sometimes difficult for a young player. But in the end, he was my personal trainer, so I had my personal manager at home, and he learns me a lot in a lot of different situations. Like even when I was a young player, I came home and he was doing things on the board and stuff like that. So it was, I think it was, for me, in the end, it was very positive. I think more direct. In Ajax, you every day train to become a better player, I think. And when I came to United, it was, yeah, you play to win the games only. And there are already so many good players there. So it was a lot of tactics, to beat the opponent. And of course, you get a better player because you're surrounded by better players. But it was most of the time really focused on get the 3 points, and what you do during the week was to get there and not to become like a better player in specific moments. You need a lot, but I think especially you need determination, belief in what you want to achieve. And of course you need to work hard, and I think you need to be mentally strong these days. Yes, especially in young players, because they can learn and they need to think about their position on the pitch. Even if it's midfielder or defender or attacker, every position has its own role. And I think as a youngster you learn a lot in that aspect, and I think it will help the young players in the future to focus on which position they are the best in. Also, I think it's important in your career as well that you meet different coaches, different play styles. I had the luck that I can work with a few of the best, I think, with like Mourinho, with Van Gaal, now Ten Hag. I think it's, I learn a lot in that way. So from example, for Mourinho, you learn a lot of special tactic, how to be in defensive and how to put yourself in the best position to get the win. And for example, with Van Gaal and Ten Hag, it's more attacking football, and I think I picked up many different things. Good, because in the games you also need high intensity. So they always say, especially in Ajax, you train the way you play. If you play, you play the way you train. It is, and I think that's important. I think it's important these days. I think if you look like 25 years ago, it was, I think, less important. But now these days the football developed so much. It's more physical, it's more intense. You need to be strong, and I think in football it's becoming more and more important. I think you need 2 days to recover. I think you can do it maybe in 24 hours or in 1 day, but you cannot do that for like 5 or 6 games, I think. If you have more rest, you can play more games. But I think if you live as a professional, you can help your body a lot to rest and to be ready for the next game. But I think we need to be careful with the players because there are so many games. Yeah, especially for recovery, your body needs to rest and a deep sleep. So, yeah, my sleep time, I think I go to bed around 11 and wake up at 8. And now I have a baby sometimes at 6, so I don't sleep enough. But I try to sleep as much as I can and recover well. Yeah, a little bit, I think. It makes me more think about my sleep, about my food, and how to become ready for each game. And I make sure that I'm prepared the best way I can, and I need to feel good in that way. So yeah, I'm how you say it? I'm more busy with my body than before I was with the issues I had. Work harder in the gym and maybe don't be nonchalant sometimes in the beginning when I was young. I think when I was a young player I always thought, it goes well and I become in the first team and it will be easy, and it's not work like that. So after a while I got it and start working, and then Frank de Boer gave me the chances again and again, and he believed in me, so I was very happy. I think the most important thing is that he has fun in the game every day, that he wants to improve every day, yeah, that he knows what he has to do to get there, and sometimes yeah, you need to leave stuff behind, and you cannot be everywhere. You cannot be in every party. You cannot be in every day with your friends. Sometimes you need to leave things out to follow your dreams, and yeah, you need to work a lot.